Graissassac is a former mining village where coal was mined above and below ground, retaining many traces of old mines, tunnels, mine entrances, coal faces, chimneys, bridges, and the railway, as well as many nail-makers' shops. In 1345, the presence of coal was already mentioned in the vicinity. Coal outcrops gave the earth a black colour. Traces of the first coal mining concessions date back to 1232. Very early on, coal outcrops provided the population with heating and later fueled forges for making nails. This mining operation lasted until 1993, or approximately 220 years. It's left many traces: mining remains, slag heaps, and the transformation of the landscape through open pit mining. During this period, it's estimated that approximately 30 million tonnes of coal were extracted from the region. In 1877, Graissassac experienced a disaster at the Santa Barbara shaft, which claimed 47 victims, including 7 children aged 11 to 16. The reception hall received coal from the Simon mine and the Bascule mine. It was transported by wagons. The ore then reached the valley via an inclined plane. The small adjacent building, the brake shed, allowed the speed of the wagons to be regulated. The inclined plane, the remains of which are still visible above the reception hall, had been created earlier to serve the Gorella mine located higher up. Built by the engineer Felix Napoleon Gorella, it was put into service in 1849. It transported coal to the Cledon Valley. He was later sent to Panama to help construct the Panama Canal and was knighted Chevalier de la Légion d'Honneur in 1841. Mining ceased in 1993. The Mining Museum. Numerous documents, tools, antique objects and photographs allow visitors to discover the work of the miners and the history of the coal mines in Graissassac from 1770 to 1993. And then on to our next village, Boussagues. In Boussagues, there is a manor house built between the 14th and 17th centuries. It was for centuries the home of Toulouse de Senegre family, the co-lords of Boussagues. This remained the case until Armandine de Senegre bequeathed this manor to her great-nephew and godson, Henry de Toulouse Lautrec, at the end of the 19th century. Lautrec never came here, but he entrusted its management to his mother, who maintained a small congregation of nuns in the manor, charged with teaching the village children, but also praying for her son's soul in the face of the tumult of his Parisian life. Sister Delphine, the last nun to occupy the manor, was visited several times in 1914 by a man making the sign of thirst. After the sister repeatedly refused, this ghost allegedly twisted the pendulum of the bedroom clock in a rage before fleeing. The description of the man she gave to the village priest matched that of the artist, whom she'd never seen. The village priest reported the story to the family, and he was ordered to pray for the painter's soul. Years passed. The house closed. A nun's room on the first floor recalls this extraordinary story, and it remains a mystery to this day.